Coach Tony Robbins once said, life doesn't just happen, it's a result of those things you do every day. Picture this, it's 11 p.m., your exams have just started. Your phone buzzes, you think to yourself, ignore it. And then again, you think to yourself, okay, 2 minutes. Now these 2 minutes have turned into 4 hours. Instead of studying, you're scrolling. Instead of solving equations, you're solving the mystery of why two couples broke up. Sounds familiar?
Yeah.
Well, this tiny, seemingly insignificant choice captures a big truth. Your life isn't a result of those choices, of the monumental events, rather of the choices that you make every day. Who you surround yourself with, what you do, what you prioritize, results in who you are and who you'll become. Freedom. All of us love freedom, right? More the options, the merrier we will be. But here's the plot twist. Psychologist Barry Schwartz, in his book Paradox of Choices, clearly mentions too many choices can lead to us being paralyzed. And I learned this the hard way. When I was bombarded with internship opportunities, instead of choosing the perfect one right away, I spent days obsessing over it. The problem wasn't that there were too many options. It was that I did not know what I wanted. Clarity, the lack of it, which psychologists tie to something called locus of control. People with internal locus of control believe that they are the ones who make their decisions, their choices, and they take full responsibility for it. Whereas those with external locus of control believe that their destiny is the one taking choices for them. They believe that circumstances shape their present and they avoid responsibility for it. I was someone with an external locus of control a few years back, when I used to blame my professors, my syllabus, and yes, even the weather for me not performing well. And then there's this there's this huge elephant in this room. Distractions. These sneaky little things, ready to pounce on us anytime. Social media, prime culprit. Studies show that multitasking reduces your productivity by 40%. So the next time you're scrolling your phone and studying, don't think you're tasking efficiently, you're just tasking poorly. And then there are excuses. I'll do it tomorrow, I don't have the time, I'm too tired, and my personal favorite, my schedule's too packed. But that's when I realized that my Netflix got more time than my dumbbells were. And then there was this huge culture shock that I got when I first shifted from Bangalore to Mumbai. I realized that authenticity was not prioritized, and diplomacy and superficiality was prioritized over authenticity as a way of being nice to people. And with my upfront personality, I never thought I would have the same thought. But yes, I did feel like I wanted to fit in. And that's when I discovered something crucial. Your life isn't just influenced by your choices, but also by those who you choose to surround yourself with. Brené Brown, in her book Daring Greatly, encourages us to embrace our vulnerability. And when we do so, we inspire others to do the same. So now you'll ask me, okay Ananya, fine, locus of control, fine, freedom, fine, excuses. But how do I make these choices better? Well, it all starts with being clear on what you want, being intentional. Whether it's acing your exams, going to the gym every day, or just keeping your mental health on check. For me, it was acing my exams. Then you use the SMART goal framework to classify these goals in a specific, measurable, accurate, relevant, and time-bound manner. So for me, instead of vaguely saying, I'll study more tomorrow, I started saying, tomorrow I'll study 2 more hours and complete 20 pages. And then there's creating blocks. You can have study blocks, sleep blocks, gym blocks, and yes, even guilt-free scrolling time. Because balance, right? Another strategy that you could use is writing your goals for the next day, the night prior. This helps you gain clarity, which leads to action. And then there's consistently making these choices better every day. So how do you do that? Well, it starts with being mindful. Ask yourself, does this align with my values? Okay, let's say if you have to make a decision, right? Then you use the decision-making framework, where you have your decision that you have to make, which will have the options. You make a pros and cons table for it, and below you just write what aligns with my future self. Because James Clear puts it the best. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So build habits that align with your true self. So remember, every choice you make has a ripple effect. Whether it's choosing to hit the snooze button or choosing to hit the gym. Whether it's choosing to scroll or choosing to study. All these decisions add up. These are the stars that will light up the constellation to your path. So the next time, excuses call your name and distractions knock on your door. Ask yourself, am I going to let this moment control me, or am I going to take control of this moment? Because the power has always been within you. Take it back, one step at a time. Thank you.
That was such a powerful reminder that we hold more control over